Hey folks, this is Rob Walden, Fireside 42. I wanted to come at you with a quick update from our local uh, union. I just got a email from our local bargaining team with some updates. I think that would be important to share with y'all. Some of you get the email. I know that some of you probably don't. So I'm going to tell you what's going on. First of all, uh, dues are going to start coming out in May. According to this special alert, the $10 initiation fee and monthly membership dues will begin to be deducted starting the first paycheck in May. So, congratulations. In May, all of you that signed your card will be official dues paying members. Next, bus service. Volkswagen's trying to cancel our bus, which really sucks because that's a vital tool that we use, especially in inclement weather. Shit, sometimes it's freezing ass cold, and sometimes the rain's pouring down so hard you can't hardly see. It, I don't I don't know why they would close that bus down unless it's some kind of, I don't know, punishment for winning a contract. I don't know what's going on. Apparently, Volkswagen is claiming that it is a service that is underutilized, but every time I've ridden the bus, it's been almost packed. So I don't know how they decided that, but apparently the bargaining team is fighting that, and hopefully that will go in our favor. That's happening. Elections, we've seen it. If you're on the Facebook page, I'm on there. Just about every other candidate is on there. So we've got elections coming up. The deadline to get your uh, confirmation letter in was Friday. So nominations are closed. The election committee should get us a final list of all the nominees soon. According to this, the election committee is working on getting the candidate acceptance forms finalized, and they will handle any further communication about the members standing for election. So look out for communication from them soon. Those elections will be May 6th to the 7th, starting at 1:30 p.m. on the 6th and ending at 4:30 p.m. the next day. Just as a personal note, I want to encourage everybody, listen, if you don't go to a single union meeting for the rest of the year, this is the one you go to, okay? These people who are going to be elected, they're going to be your representatives for the next 3 years. You don't want a situation where 10 people elect your rep, right? So, turnout matters. We're not going to have to do this again for some time. So please find the time, make the time to go cast your vote. Let your voice be heard. We didn't do all this work to get a union just for people to not show up for elections for our leadership. Okay. So May 6th, 7th, show up, cast your vote, be heard. There's some grievances, apparently, some official grievances we filed. A very significant grievance filed to honor seniority for variable workforce time, aerotech, owning, that kind of thing. Apparently, Volkswagen is dicking some of our people around when it comes to seniority where PTO and wage progression is concerned. And I've talked to some of these people, and, they've got, 10, 12, sometimes 15 years of service all told. And Volkswagen, for some of these guys, is saying, we're only going to give you credit for 6, which is nonsense. They were on the floor. These are some of the most skilled people we got, and their time's not being counted, and that's not okay. That's garbage. So apparently we've filed official grievances on that score, so that's good. We'll see what turns of that. Also, apparently Volkswagen, I didn't know this, but apparently Volkswagen has been putting Schnellicky people on the line to do work that union people should be doing, which is utter garbage. So we've got a grievance filed against that. Volkswagen should be hiring people. I don't know why they won't properly staff their floor. Management is not just their right, it's their responsibility. And if you're understaffed, you're mismanaging. So hopefully this grievance will set that straight. Job security. So those of us that came from the ID4 world, we no longer have a car. We have been scattered to the four winds of the factory. But apparently, our bargaining team is making sure that all of us that are affected by that are being fairly placed based on our seniority and our qualifications. And a part of this, and I think this is very interesting, it says here the position of the interim UAW Local 42 leadership is that seniority matters, and it should. Transfer and shift preferences matter, should. And if they can create open spots for team member jobs, they can make open spots for team leaders and equipment operators. And I think this is a big deal. I personally know an EO, fantastic, phenomenal EO. He actually submitted, I forget the name of the form, but he actually submitted uh, a form to change Volkswagen's policies, which they agreed would save them millions of dollars. This guy was able to see a change in the way we do things and submitted a form on that. And because they elected to shut the ID4 down, they denied him. It would have made him a good couple of bucks. But this is just the quality of this EO, and now he's stuck on a line where he's having some troubles due to no fault of his own. But he should be an EO. He's phenomenal at the job. He's got a mind for it. He's really good at it. And by stripping him of that job and putting him back on the line, they're not only cheating him, but they're cheating the company. And it's just bad management. It's just, I don't know. But I'm glad that Volkswagen is working to try to resolve this if they can. So it also concludes here, we aren't done yet. We have a contract in place now and hold that Volkswagen must act with fairness and respect for workers, to bargain collectively, to problem solve instead of creating more issues for members. And I think that's well said. The old way of doing things is over. We're in a new world now where Volkswagen needs to work with us to get these problems resolved. So anyway, that's the update. If you haven't seen the email, check your inboxes. It's probably there. I encourage you to read it for yourself. Again, please, on the 6th and 7th, go vote. Your vote matters. It does. It's important. It's the backbone of what unions are all about: representation, self-reliance. So, yeah, please go vote. I hope everybody has a good day. I got to start getting ready for work soon. Anyway, this is Rob Walden, Fireside 42. We're out.